Well, do you remember your favorite teacher, the one you still had fond memories of years later? There's always that one educator, right, who makes such a big difference in students' lives. Do you have one teacher that you remember, Scott?
Mr. Gary, Mrs. Fisher, yeah, a couple.
Nice.
For kids at EduPrize in Santan Valley, that teacher is Megan Ferris. So Kylie is here to feature our latest Silver Apple Award winner, which we always love to watch.
Oh, and this one was really fun. I've been in a lot of classrooms, right? There was something special. There was something really unique about Megan Ferris's class. From the moment you stepped in, you really felt there was a difference, and it was her. Her students adore her, and it is clear to see why. Take a look.
All right, chicka chicka. Who can tell me a text feature that you found?
Some people are meant to be teachers, and Megan Ferris is one of them.
Is this informational or poetry?
She's a third grade teacher at EduPrize in Santan.
My favorite part about teaching is just being with these guys every day. They're so much fun. They bring light every day.
Mrs. Ferris was inspired to get into teaching after watching two special ladies in her life.
This is what I've always wanted to do. Following in the footsteps of my mom and my grandma. And so these kids mean the whole world to me. They are right up there with my own kids.
And her classroom kids feel all the love. Mrs. Ferris makes third grade memorable and magical in every way. And that's why we're paying her a little visit.
But we're here for a really special reason. Yes, look at that face. We want to surprise your teacher, Mrs. Ferris. We've heard so many great things about her. My name is Kylie. I work at Arizona's Family 3 TV and CBS 5, and we've heard she's a phenomenal teacher. So we've got this really cool award. This is a Silver Apple Award. Only 8 teachers get this in a school year, and guess what? Your teacher is one of them. So Mrs. Ferris, the Silver Apple Award.
The best part about this surprise, you're looking at it. Pure joy, excitement, and emotion from these 8 and 9-year-olds.
Look at these kids. Oh my goodness, look at their faces. Oh my goodness, I've done these surprises before, but I have never seen faces this excited. Look at this, they're so excited. Look at these hugs and everything. Oh my goodness.
And it gets even better when our sponsor walks in.
Yes, Mrs. Ferris, on behalf of Arizona Bank and Trust, we just want to say thank you so much for all you do in the community and for the kiddos, and award you with a $1,000 check for everything you do. Thank you so much.
This all happened because Mandy Shelley nominated this all-star teacher after watching her son grow in Mrs. Ferris's class over the past year.
Rowan is an amazing kiddo, but school has never been the easiest for him. It's definitely a challenge, and he holds it together really well at school, but a lot of meltdowns at home always occurred. And this year, just something changed, and I knew it was different, and I knew it was Miss Ferris. And talking to Rowan about, like, what is it? You know, like, can you quantify that? Like, how do you put this into words? And he just shared, like, the best way that what he said was that he feels safe being who he is. He knows that he's loved by her no matter what he does.
And just wait until you hear what Rowan wants to do so he can stay put in her classroom.
Like, I kind of feel like I want to do bad so I could just be with her again.
We get that. We can see why.
Mrs. Ferris says while third grade is a big year, she hopes these students also learn how to be kind, compassionate, and never give up.
There's a lot of problems in education. There's a lot of problems in every classroom. But digging into the good and working through the hard stuff is kind of why I'm here.
And she never has an off day.
Yeah, you have to come to school ready to go. If you have a bad day at home, you have to leave it in your car. You have to lock the door, shut it in there, and come to school ready to go.
She was certainly lovely to chat with. Mrs. Ferris has 2 kids of her own. She was a stay-at-home mom while they were young, but went back to school to get her teaching degree. So big congratulations to Mrs. Ferris. So well-deserved and truly, really special, guys, to be in that classroom. I mean, I got excited too, seeing the kids, especially the kid that was like hyperventilating. He was adorable. All of the kids were really cute. Third grade, man, that is a magical age. And to see them light up with her, I mean, they thought, it was like they won a trip to Disneyland, right? And it was all because their teacher is amazing and she was nominated. So they were so excited. So if you're watching, hello, we hope they're watching this morning. Congratulations to them.
Yes, hi to Mrs. Ferris' class. Rowan, you keep going.
Yes.
And I love, if a kid wants to fail school school so that they can stay back a grade to stay with Mrs. Ferris, you know it's an amazing teacher.
Yeah,
Love
so
that.
love to hear those nominations. It's closed for this season, but there's always next year, right? And we've got a few more special teachers that we are going to be honoring over the next couple months.
All right.